Pitching today for UNI will be the right-handed pitcher number 5, Emma Olnazak. I will keep working on that name as we go through this game.
You got it.
Olnazak here, a freshman, does not have an ERA, 1 win and 0 losses on the year. She seems to be hot out the gate for UNI, a righty pitcher. So we're excited to get to see her.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see Jacqueline Spencer.
Yeah, I did too.
But looks like they're going to switch it up.
Jacqueline Spencer has a .97 ERA. I did looking through the stats last night. Definitely thought that would be someone we would see as well.
Yeah, the changeup. Maybe they're holding on to her against Alabama.
And they could be. Yeah. Yeah, Florida State will take on Alabama later today as they will have a game break. Also, Georgia State is here in this tournament as well. Florida State will not see Georgia State until Sunday. They will play 1 game against them. They will play 2 games against UNI and 2 games against Alabama. So definitely looking forward to that. Florida State is 7-1 all time against Northern Iowa. And it'll be the first time since the Seminoles and Panthers have played since 2000. Really? I thought UNI had been down to a tournament.
They have.
Yeah.
Did they play us?
They may not have played us.
They may not have played us. It was an 18 tournament.
Because it may have been
very busy that weekend.
Yeah, that may have been like an actual tournament, right?
Yes.
With play and.
Yeah, but that was they had some flight issues and we kept moving the schedule Friday all the way for them to play the last game. So we're underway.
Yeah, we're underway. Olzak first pitch to Callie Harrod misses downstairs for a ball. Callie Harrod been in the leadoff spot these last few games.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit.
Next pitch. There's another drop ball in the inside corner for ball 2. Count here 2-0. Guys, I have to give a shout out to my partner Anthony Santiago for coming in hot with the peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Starting this tournament off right.
I was running all over the place today.
Yeah.
Bat testing today.
Yeah, bat testing each. Yeah. Next pitch misses inside again for ball 3, so Harrod here in a 3-0 count. Got infield, corners playing in just a little bit, but everyone in an average depth with infield and outfield. 3-0 pitch on the way, and that misses inside again. So Harrod, a 4-pitch walk issued her to start off the top of the first inning against UNI.
This is good stuff now.
Yep. That brings up Jesse Warren here in the 2 spot, and again, Jesse Warren having a night in that second game against South Al.
Who is your Seminole Pick'em today?
Oh, my Pick'em, yes, Seminole Pick'em. I'm gonna go Jesse Warren.
Okay.
First pitch swung on, that's flied into right field.
Wow,
it'll drop in foul territory, no man's land. I was gonna say if they're about to catch it, I'd say I'm changing. Who's your Seminole Pick'em?
I'm gonna go with. I'll go Carson Gordon.
Wednesday didn't count for any Seminole Pick'em, by the way, since we were not live.
Yeah.
That was our off day.
I still want to debate the whole Kylie Hansen one.
No, nothing to talk about there.
There is something to talk about. That was a legitimate win.
Yeah, you did. You won. But you don't get any extra points for it. You won.
What do you mean? No. The player of the game was Cheryl.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But Kylie won.
Kylie won the game and she was the NFCA pitcher of the week.
No, but no.
Like, it didn't make sense to me.
You just said Cheryl. We just done the rules. Count 1 and 2 to Jesse Warren. We established player of the game.
It's debatable, though. I'm going to talk to Scott Moriak about
1-2 pitch swung on and fouled straight back, but it's really not debatable.
Because I really thought that Kylie should have been the player of the game in that game.
Yeah. Hey, we'll have to talk about the Marionetta tournament because there were some big upsets last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Oregon's heading out there.
Yeah, they are. 1-2 pitch swung on. How did she golf that one? And that'll be fair.
Foul ball.
Oh.
Just kept.
I don't know. Was that? I don't. Debatable. Another debatable.
Yeah. Well, it's Greg Muir, the behind the dish.
That's that third umpire, right?
Yep. Greg Muir, Steve Gold at first, who was actually out there.
Steve Gold's just following.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
At the South Alabama game, and then Mike Hensley. Pretty decent group. Chris Neighbors is here.
That's the third umpire you're talking about, right? Fourth umpire?
That would have been him.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch on the way to Warren, swung on. That's driven deep into center field as that will get out of here for a 2-run shot. Jesse Warren starting it off big, so the Noles will take a 2-0 lead here over Northern Iowa.
Well, how big is not catching that ball in foul territory right now?
Oh, that's an error, right?
It should be.
It didn't look like anybody.
I mean, the right fielder was playing deep because of Warren, but
right.
Your second baseman or your first baseman had a legitimate shot at it. But hey, to give Jessica Warren an extra swing, there's the result.
Yeah, absolutely. So Noles take a 2-0 lead here on the top of the first. That'll bring up Sid Sherrill in the 3 spot. As Olszak will get set. Pitch on the way. That hits the outside corner for strike 1. Still no outs here for Northern Iowa.
Had a little heat on it.
Sure did. She looks like she's been trying to flip the rise.
Yeah.
But she has been. She really missed on Herod at first batter. 0-1 pitch.
Oh.
That hits the inside corner for strike 2.
A bit off speed there. 47.
Yep.
What do you think of the miles per hour on the scoreboard?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
What did it say at 67?
47.
47.
On the changeup.
Let's see. What?
It's the bottom right corner.
Yeah, I
the
see
ball
that.
strikes.
What devices do you think they're using here?
Oh, I don't know.
Next pitch. Misses upstairs. So count here 2-2 now to Sid Sherrill. I think that's the right view pro up there.
Could be. I'm looking for a TrackMan or. Oh, actually, I'm sorry.
Next pitch swung on. That's driven into a right center field. That'll be extra bases. It's Sid Sherrill with a double now. And Florida State all over the right-handed freshman pitcher for Northern Iowa right now.
Yeah, they're just continuing from Wednesday night,
yep.
punishing the softball.
That brings
no, they do have Rapsodo.
Oh, they do?
They do have Rapsodo and something else that he said. Maybe it was not Flight Scope, maybe TrackMan.
They have TrackMan? So they do. Sid Sherrill stands at second base. First pitch in from Olszak to Gordon. This is upstairs for ball 1.
I think by the end of the game, you're going to pronounce that name
perfectly.
Perfectly.
I don't know. You want to? That's an interesting last name. 1-0 pitch swung on. That hits the outside corner for strike 1. So count here 1-1. Beautiful day here in Tuscaloosa. There's some ominous looking clouds here, but don't think there's going to be any rain today.
No. Looks like the rain is kind of looking for Sunday.
Yep. Next pitch, a rise ball taken upstairs for ball 2. So count here 2-1.
See if Carson going to have a good pitch to hit here.
Yep.
Still nobody out in the inning.
Oh, Gordon here in a 2-1 count. Sid Sherrill still stands at second base. Next pitch swung on and fouled straight back.
You know, as soon as I say that, the gun's not working anymore.
Yeah, see, you know, I did see in the bottom hand court. She's around low 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if the change comes right here.
Yep. So, Olszak will get set. 2-2 pitch on the way to Carson Gordon. Looks like to be a changeup, misses down and away for ball 3, so full count now. Top of the first inning, the Noles have a 2-0 lead with the 2-run shot there from Jesse Warren.
Carson just needs to stay aggressive but patient at the same time.
3-2 pitch here on the way, swung on and fouled straight back.
Greg Muir, the home plate umpire, got shooken up a little bit. That's a good catcher.
I got another recipe here. Looks delicious, doesn't it?
It does.
Gross. Gross. You want to eat fried rabbit?
Yes.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I would eat it.
You don't.
Why not?
No. 3-2 pitch on the way to Gordon. Swung on and fouled. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. She hangs on to it, so Gordon strikes out for the first out. So Olszak gets her first strikeout of the game and the first out here in the top of the first. What's your favorite? What kind of game have you eaten before?
I've had rabbit. I've had pheasant. I've had, let's see, elk.
And deer.
And deer, yeah. I've had, let's see, the most unique, moose. Moose is actually a very lean meat.
Kind of like buffalo meat.
Yeah, it's very lean. It's very good.
Yeah.
That's probably the most unique one, moose.
Moose.
It's really good.
I bet. No, I believe it. I like buffalo. I think buffaloes. I wouldn't even call it game. It's good meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pigeon.
Pigeon, huh?
Yeah, I had pigeon and squirrel.
I could pass the squirrel. 2-0 pitch. Misses upstairs to Davis. So Davis now on a 3-0. Davis getting the start in the designated player position here today for the Noles.
And something called spaniel. I'm not sure what that was. But
Spaniel dog. 3-0 pitch on the way. Change up. And that floats in there for a strike.
How about Cass, moving up in the lineup,
Yep.
and she's sitting in the 5 hole now.
Well, and 2 at
Starting
bats.
to swing the bat.
Yeah, giving her the looks. 3-1 pitch on the way. Swung on. It's a hard grounder. Gets through the 5-6 hole. Will be out to left field. That'll move Sid Sherrill up to third base, and Davis with a single.
Yeah, the pitcher's name is... Okay. She's not fooling anybody right now.
Olnazak.
Olnazak is not fooling anybody right now.
Nope. No, not at all.
Could be a long
game for her. We'll see how long, because I would imagine you're right, them trying to hold Spencer out for the Alabama game.
Yeah, I would think so.
Olnazak will get set. Pitch on the way, and that's taken outside. We got Claveman here up at the plate. Claveman, a slapper in the 6th spot. Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. So you kind of look at it. I don't mind it because it almost like sets up another leadoff hitter, you know.
It does. In that spot. Next pitch is taken upstairs. As Claveman looked to square it and pulled back, she's in a 2-0 count. Florida State here in a 1st and 3rd situation. But I doubt they'll try and push Davis at first.
No.
Next pitch is a beautiful bunt by Claveman that rolls out. The catcher comes up to field it. Sid Sherrill comes in to score. Easy. There's no play from the catcher, Crodinger, and everyone will be safe. And Morgan Claveman with an RBI single.
Yeah. Nice bunt, too.
Yes.
It looks like Ryan Jacobs is going to... That's it for his pitcher, Olnazak. Well, that's it.
Yeah, that'll be it for Olnazak, so she doesn't get through the top of the 1st inning. The Noles have a 3-0 lead here.
Looks like they're going to bring in number 8, Karina Rosario.
Doubt it. Wrong team.
Sorry, number 8. Brooke Craig.
Brooke Craig,
I
the
misread
junior.
That. My bad.
Wow. You didn't have your coffee this morning, huh?
I don't drink coffee.
No, you don't drink coffee. You don't.
No, but I'm
wait.
good.
So you know what that means? It's pitching change here. Bort. Come on, you know it's great. You know, you can't go a day without, I think, the Swedish chef.
No, you can't.
No. I mean, this...
He's a smart guy.
He's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing, you know.
Kills time.
He does. Pitching change here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Just to kill some time during this pitching change. We know you all love it. I have to give Virginia Tech the shout out for that one because Virginia Tech's the one that they play the Swedish Chef or all the Muffets anytime there's a pitching change.
Oh yeah, we'll be seeing Virginia Tech in a couple weeks.
We will be. So it'll be Brooke Craig, the junior, number 8.
Wow, she's got a lot of numbers here.
Yeah.
Looks like they're number 2. So we essentially faced their number 3.
So Brooke will get that swung on. First pitch from Elizabeth Mason. That gets her the 5-6 spot as well. As she rolls over that one for a base hit out in the left field. And bases will be juiced now for Anna Shellnut. So Mason, first pitch out the gate swinging.
Yeah, new pitcher, same result.
Yeah.
Looks like Ryan Jacobs, Coach Jacobs, asking. Third base umpire, Steve Gould, something. He was asking him something. No, that's not Gould. That's Mike Hesley.
Shelnut will step up to the plate. You've got Mason at first, Clavin at second, Davis at third. First pitch to Shelnut on the outside corner for strike one.
Been wearing out the 5-6 hole there. Knowles.
Next pitch, it's up and away for ball one. Count here 1-1 to Shelnut. Shelnut at 280. She's, wouldn't say had the greatest start, but as of lately, she's been making some more solid contact. Next pitch, a changeup. Beautiful changeup floats in from Craig for strike two. So count here 1-2. Still just one out for UNI, University of Northern Iowa. Knowles have a 3-0 lead. Shelnut steps back into the box. Next pitch swung on and fouled straight back. There's a little bit more spin on here from Craig than we saw from Olnazak.
Yep. Yep, there sure is. Looks like she's probably got a little more experience, too.
1-2 pitch on the way to Shelnut. Outside, swung on and fouled straight back.
Way to waste that pitch.
Yes.
Oh, illegal pitch.
Oh, legal pitch was called. So that will not move runners, as that's a new rule that takes into place, right?
Yep, it's a ball on the batter, right?
Ball on the batter. Yep. So they did away with that. I think it was smart.
Why don't they just make it a balk? The same penalty as a balk.
So you think it should move runners? Next pitch swung on. That gets through the 5-6 hole as well as it's off the glove of Cole. 2 runs will come in as Davis and Clavin rounds third and scores. Mason will move up to third base and Shelnut into 2. So moving some runners here.
Yeah, and again, just wearing out that 5-6 hole once again. So she moved up to second base on the throw home. Clavin easily scores on something like that. And Cassidy Davis, too. So Knowles are putting it on them.
They sure are. So Shelnut, they'll give Shelnut a single. That was a tough play for Cole as it came off the tip of her glove. First pitch into Danny Morgan, the 9 spot here in the lineup, misses inside for a ball. So runners at second and third here for the Knowles.
Well, Knowles are doing what they're supposed to do against Northern Iowa's 2 and 3 pitchers.
Yep.
But hitting the ball really hard. Haven't been really expanding the zone at all. It's been sort of stationary, but, you know, you really just... Game's unfolding this way. 4 straight singles.
Craig will come set. Next pitch to Danny Morgan is lined to the pitcher, and they will double Mason off of third. So just like that, inning is over. 5 runs, 6 hit, no errors. 1 runner left on base for the Knowles. Hey, Knowles take an early lead here, 5-0 over University of Northern Iowa. We're moving to the bottom of the first, and we'll take a short, quick break and be right back to you guys. Welcome back, Seminole softball fans. Robin Arberg alongside Anthony Santiago. We're here in the bottom of the first inning. Sorry it took a minute to get back with you guys. Had a little equipment duties on hand.
Yep, we all settled.
We are all settled. There are 2 outs here. King on the mound pitching for the Knowles. Roby grounded out to Jesse Warren to start off the inning, and then Bunch grounded out to Jesse Warren as well. 2 groundouts.
Yep,
huh?
yep. Jesse Warren took care of both of those pretty easy. First one was hit pretty good.
Yep.
Second one was very easy for Jess to handle. So 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, so that's Bailey here, the 3 spot in the lineup. Next pitch swung on. That's lifted to Sid Sherrill. And she'll come over and make the catch by second base. That'll end it. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base. As we move to the top of the second inning, Knowles have a 5-0 lead here over University of Northern Iowa. They got off to a great start here.
Yeah, no, I mean, bats come out hot again.
Yes.
Leadoff walk, 2-run home run by Warren, and Sherrill doubled. Then you had the strikeout by Gordon, but then 4 straight singles before Morgan lined out in that double play. So great start, jumping on them early. Noles are ready to go. Now the top of the order, so they'll have pretty much bat around there.
Yeah, Harrod's going to lead it off here again for the Noles. So coming into the series, Anthony, again, the Noles have had a few hiccups here in the midweek games.
Yeah.
And I think talking at the beginning of the season, we knew at some point this was probably going to happen as we had such a young, the class, I should say, that sophomore class, and even some of the juniors who have gotten to play haven't seen a whole lot of playing time.
Right.
It was great, I think, to see the Noles start off at the beginning of the year as hot as they did.
Mm-hmm.
But we knew at some point they were going to hit some diversity. And, what is some of that diversity that you've seen?
Well, if you kind of look at it, nobody was really worried about McNeese State.
Right.
That's a trap game because you're just coming off a high emotional Big Ten ACC tournament, big emotional wins. You're winning those games. You're in a high, and then you got a midweek Tuesday. You're not in front of the same crowd. I think that kind of lulls you to sleep a little bit.
Yeah.
So, with that, this team's got to learn how to push through those and just play that one pitch. Whatever game it is, and no matter who it is, they just need to continue that focus. And it might have been a focus thing.
Yep.
But even yesterday, I mean, it was Wednesday. Sorry, the first game. It just. Sometimes you run into good pitchers and you just have to handle it a certain way. Sometimes it is the opponent. You got to tip your cap. I mean, Caroline settled through Willie well. You got to tip your cap sometimes.
Yeah, agree.
So,
agree.
But yeah, you know those lulls that happen, and with this, hopefully we're past those and you learn from those.
Yep. Well, we're ready to get started here. Craig, first pitch into Calif that hits the inside corner for strike one. Looks like they're going right back to what they wanted to do in the first inning to Harrod, which was come inside.
Yeah. The Bama Bash.
The Bama Bash. Next pitch swung on and swung on a miss by Harrod. Strike two, count here 0-2. Florida State's been up to a few tournaments here in Alabama before.
Yeah, this is, I think, third time.
Yeah.
I believe it's the third time. You played here.
2010.
Didn't you play here?
I did. 2010,
yes, you did.
2013, 14, I believe.
Oh.
And then now, boy, Harrod's rung up on strike three, a high and in pitch. Caught her off guard.
Yep.
Yeah. So Harrod strikes out to lead off top of the second from Craig. That'll bring up Jessie Warren, who's 1 for 1 on the day. She got things going there in the first inning.
Yeah. Some tight games, always here with Alabama. Good atmosphere.
Yes.
This place will be packed tonight.
It will be packed tonight. Yeah, they generate probably roughly 3,000 to 4,000 fans a game.
Yeah, and I was talking to Coach Murphy before this. He wants to expand
I don't blame
because
him.
of how many ticket holders they have and how much softball's really caught on here.
There's a product. Next pitch misses upstairs to Warren. That count is 2-0. You can see Craig coming in trying to lift the ball on the Noles a little bit more than Olnazek did.
Yeah, she's working in the top quadrant of the strike zone a little bit more than Aloniak.
Yep. Olnazek.
Olnazek.
I got you today. Don't worry, you got me on the last names. 3-0 count to Warren. Looks like Craig does not want anything to do with Warren right now.
No, I mean...
Oh,
green light.
Yeah, green light.
Oh.
And Warren lifts that over the second baseman of Dudek. Dudek was trying to go back and couldn't catch up to it.
That was interesting. It looked like she was just kind of floating.
Yeah.
And I don't know how she did not catch that ball. But, hey. Warren's got another single.
Yeah. She's
3-0 green light there.
She's mentally into it. As we mentioned earlier, Warren is the new RBI leader for the Noles, all-time RBI leader. She's got 222 RBIs in her career. First pitch to Sid Sherrill, that's outside for strike one. Sid Sherrill 1 for 1 on the day. This is a freshman that's been a hot hitter in the Noles lineup as well. Next pitch, that could be a changeup.
Yeah, she's been. It doesn't seem like the freshman jitters are really affected her.
Not at all.
Well, I mean, how much is that playing for Team USA in that atmosphere?
Yeah, right? So she's got to see some pressure moments early on. Next pitch swung on and fouled straight back. Sid Sherrill on an 0-2 count.
So, I mean, I think that has something to do with it.
No, absolutely. Next pitch, Cheryl takes that outside for ball 1. Count here 1-2. 1 out here for University of Northern Iowa, the Panthers. Noles have a 5-0 lead here in the top of the second. 1-2 pitch on the way to Cheryl. She takes that upstairs for ball 2. So count here 2-2. Who was your Seminole pick'em?
Carson Gordon.
Carson Gordon.
She's on deck.
Got it. 2-2 pitch swung on,
Another
and
double
that's
in the
driven into the right center field gap again. Sid Cheryl probably with another double. Coach Alameda's going to wave Warren on around, and Sid Cheryl with another double on the day.
Yeah, same gap too.
Yeah.
So she's getting the barrel out there, doing some damage. It's 2 doubles in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And Noles extends 6-0 lead.
They do. That brings up Carson Gordon. Gordon off the plate just a hair. First pitch into Gordon, swung on and missed.
One thing, you know, Carson's always been aggressive.
Very.
That's one thing. Ever since she's got on the campus, she's always been a very aggressive hitter.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, the 0-1
Agreed.
pitch is a rise ball. Pops out of the glove of the catcher behind the plate. Cheryl will move up to third.
Okay, so you're a catcher. Is that a pass ball or a wild pitch?
That's a pass ball because it hits the glove.
Even though she had to
Yeah, even though she did get
extend
up
up for it.
Yeah. Now, if it's off the tip of the glove up there,
I gotcha.
that's a wild pitch.
So it hit her webbing.
Yeah. Yeah, so they scored that as a
Pass
I'd
ball.
score that as pass ball
Yeah.
too.
I was just asking.
Yeah. It's funny because there's some pitches in the dirt. I'm like, no, pass ball. And they're say wild pitch. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'm a little too tough. Next.
No, I like that.
Next.
It's like first baseman. If the ball hits your glove,
Yeah, you know.
I don't care if it's in the dirt or a pickable ball. I can give my air to my first baseman.
Yeah, I agree. Next pitch swung on by Gordon. It foul tips straight back. And a full count, Gordon. Here, 1 out. Cheryl at third base. Yeah, I'd say I score maybe a little tougher than.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm a tough scorer too.
Yeah. Three-two pitch now on the way to Gordon. Gordon draws ball 4 as that pitch is up and away. So Gordon will draw a walk and move to first base. Now first and third for the Noles brings up Cassidy Davis.
Let's see if Cass can stay hot.
Yep, I agree.
Got a little first and third defense being put in by Brittany Crottinger.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 Crottingers. Think they're sisters?
I think so. Let's look at a little information here.
Batting 8 and 9.
I'm going to say they are both sisters from the same town. Both junior twins. We have twins. I think they are twins.
Wow.
Next pitch to Davis is outside as Gordon takes off. She slides into second safely without a throw from Crottinger.
Good eye.
Davis takes that next pitch. Count 3-0 here to Davis. Runners at second and third for the Noles. So she does. Brittany is her sister. So twins, both juniors. Next pitch to Davis swung on. That is driven deep into left center field and is out of here. 3-run shot by Cassidy Davis. Just explodes off her bat. And the Noles add a few more runs here in the top of the second.
Yeesh, that ball was crushed.
Sure was.
You know, you run behind the count. Noles have been proven to punish
They have.
the softball. That's going to be 9 spot right there.
Yeah, they'll bring the Noles up to 9-0 here over Northern Iowa. That brings up Morgan Claveman. So 2 home runs in this game. First pitch into Claveman, she takes upstairs for ball 1. Claveman 1 for 1 on the day. She's also got an RBI in her hands. She's got 2 RBIs.
Yeah, nice little bunt single in the first.
Next pitch, Claveman looks to bunt, fouls that one straight back. It is a beautiful day for softball here in Tuscaloosa. Light
Yeah,
winds.
a little bit of wind.
Yeah. Next pitch swung on. It's a chopper to bunch at shortstop. Claveman's not able to beat that out as the throw is in time to the first baseman for the second out. That brings up Elizabeth Mason. Mason 1 for 1 on the day as well. First pitch into Mason, she takes over the plate for strike 1.
Yeah, Mason is one of those 4 base hits through the 5-6 hole over there.
0-1 pitch swung on and missed. Changeup there from Craig. So you notice here, you and I, you've got the shortstop and second baseman coming over to back up the pitcher with nobody on.
I did not notice that.
Do you think it's wasted energy?
That is wasted energy.
Okay. 0-2 pitch swung on by Mason. It's lined down the right field line.
Just wanted to make sure
I just wanted
it was
to make sure it was wasted energy.
Always somewhere to back up, right?
You know there is. What are you doing on the field? Don't be standing.
You're not moving.
Can't be standing. 0-2 count here for Elizabeth Mason. Craig will come set. Pitch on the way, swung on. It's a chopper to the shortstop bunch. She makes a great play. She snags it going up the middle, fires over to Bailey for the third and final out. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors. No runners left on base. The Noles do some more damage with a 3-run shot from Cassidy Davis. We'll take a short, quick break. The 4, 5, and 6 coming up for Northern Iowa. Welcome back, Seminole Softball Radio fans. Robin Arberg alongside Anthony Santiago. We move to the bottom of the second inning. The Noles hold a 9-0 lead here over University of Northern Iowa. Karina Rosario has come into the game out to right field to take over for Elizabeth Mason. First pitch into Spencer. The 4 spot is in there for strike 1 for Megan King. Actually, excuse me, Mason moved behind the plate.
Yeah, so they moved Mason and Shelnut.
Yeah.
We'll get some rest. That's good. The ability to rest your catcher's knees.
Yes, agree. Early on, 100%. So Mason moves behind the dish. Rosario out and right. Next pitch into Spencer. That's up and in for ball 1. Count here 1-1. King will come set. 2-1 pitch into Spencer. That hits the outside corner for strike 2. Count here 2-2.
Nice little spot right there. Mason didn't even have to move her glove much.
2-2 pitch on the way. Spencer swung on and fouled straight back. King will come set, check swing, yeah, and Spencer goes down swinging for the first out.
Yeah, I don't think she could hold up.
King really fooling these hitters for Northern Iowa. That brings up Abby Downs here.
They probably haven't faced a pitcher of this caliber yet.
No. Let's see.
Nice changeup.
Oh, beautiful changeup into Downs. Misses outside. Is Coach Almeida going to continue to push that changeup for Megan King?
Well, I mean, if she's throwing it in that spot,
yep,
she's going to have some success with it. But once she rolls, those aren't going to have much effect on the hitters.
No. Next pitch out there for strike 1. Count 1-1. 1 out here for the Noles. So looking at UNI's schedule so far at Cedar Falls, Iowa, that was at indoor.
Yep, that's where they're from.
Yep.
Northern Iowa.
So looks like they won most of the games. They played South Dakota State, Southeast Missouri State, Green Bay.
Green Bay Packers.
Yep. University of Green Bay. I'm not bucket list, though, going to a Green Bay football game, right?
And I'm a Bears fan. Oh, nice punch out.
Yeah, Downs goes down looking on that next pitch, so she strikes out looking. That's King's second strikeout of the day.
Yeah, it is a bucket list item.
Yes,
Big time. I've heard nothing but good things.
That brings up Claire Dudek, the lefty. So then, moving down, they went to the Diamond 9 Citrus Blossom Invitational, which was down in Lake Buena Vista, Florida.
Beat UCF 11-0.
They smoked UCF. They also beat Stetson, Kennesaw State, George Washington. They did lose to Bethune-Cookman that last day. But
a lot of it is these teams are starting to get, figuring out what their identity is.
Well, true. And for the northern teams, northern teams haven't seen dirt since October.
Exactly.
So next pitch into Dudek is in there for strike 2. Count here 1-2. 2 outs here for the Noles. They have a 9-0 lead over Northern Iowa.
Yeah, there's a big difference from playing on the clay than on the turf inside.
Correct. Kingu comes set. Pitch on the way to deck. That curveball misses outside for ball 2. So 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Next pitch. This is upstairs for ball 3, so full count here to Dudek, the lefty. Next pitch, Dudek's caught looking again. That pitch down and in. Yeah, great pitch from Megan King, and that one in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base as Dudek strikeouts.
Tied her up.
Yeah, 3. Hey, hat trick.
Yep. Struck out the side.
Sure did. We'll take a short, quick break. Coming up for your Noles will be the 891 Rosario, Danny, and Callie Hara. Take a short, quick break and be back with you guys. Welcome back as we get started here in the top of the 3rd inning. Anna Shelnut starting it off with a grounder to Cole at third base, who picks it up and fires over to Bailey for the first out.
Yeah, Anna coming out first pitch swinging.
Yep.
Again, we've seen a lot of rollovers towards that 5-6 hole today.
Yeah, we have.
Maybe it's the discrepancy in speed, or I don't know.
Next pitch into Danny Morgan. She takes in there for strike 1.
Yeah, Knowles will have a nice little break here after this game this morning.
They will.
As
before they take on Alabama tonight.
Yeah, so they'll have Alabama tonight. Just a little downtime.
0-2 pitch on the way to Danny Morgan, and she takes the next pitch upstairs. Count 1-2. 1 out here for Northern Iowa. Knowles 9-0 lead here.
First pitch supposed to be at 6.
Yep.
So I'm not sure.
So there's 2 more games in between us, though, right?
Yes.
Yep. The next pitch, Danny takes it downstairs for ball 2. So count here 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way, and that's taken upstairs for ball 3, so count here 3-2. 3-2 pitch on the way.
Oh.
Danny Morgan takes the pitch downstairs, but she's rung up by the home plate umpire.
That might have been too close to take.
Yeah. So Morgan strikes out looking. 2 outs here for the Panthers. That brings up top of the lineup, Callie Harrod. Harrod walked in the first inning, struck out looking in the second.
Looks like Brooke Craig is kind of settling in a little bit.
Yep. Oh, really? You look back when she came back, even the start of the second inning. Not a terrible start. She struck out with that with the strike, then gave up 2 base hits, another walk, and then Davis made her pay.
Yeah, the boom. But she's retired the last 4.
Yep.
So maybe she's settling in.
Next pitch swung on a miss from Harrod. 0-2 count.
Probably the one they needed to start.
I think so. And to be fair, coaches don't always get it right. You know what I mean?
Right, and maybe they're trying to get the freshman. Here you go.
Yeah, here you go. Let's see what you got.
Yep. Let her feel it a little bit.
Yep.
So maybe this helps her down the road.
Yep. 1-2 count here to Harrod. Pitch on the way. Nice drop ball there from Craig. Swung on and missed from Callie. So Callie with the back-to-back strikeouts. That'll end it for the top of the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base, as it'll be the 7-8-9 coming up for the Panthers. We'll take a short, quick break and be back with you guys. Welcome back, Seminole softball fans. We're moving to the bottom of the third inning. It'll be Cole up at the plate, the 7th spot in the lineup for the Panthers. Cole in an 0-1 count here. Next pitch swung on. It's foul down the right field line. Got Rock Benavides coming in at third base. Jesse Warren moves to short.
Okay. Moving some people around.
More changes, giving some people some more experience.
Megan quickly going up 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch to Jenny Cole. Swung on and fouled straight back.
I don't think a lot of people know this, but it came down for Megan King to choose Florida State or Alabama. When she was
I thought she was going to Maryland.
Well, she was committed, but once once that coaching change happened there,
yes,
she became available.
Got it.
So she was doing a visit. I was talking to Mike King about the visit and all that stuff. So she came to visit Alabama, was dead set on Alabama, and then Mike King actually said, let's take all your trips, just do it all, and she went to Tallahassee and made her trip, and then she changed her mind.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, Mike King was telling me about the whole story. Loved it. Loved the whole experience here, but just thought Florida State was the home.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Next pitch swung on by Jenny Cole. She flies it over to Carson Gordon at first base, who comes in to make the catch for the first out. Yeah, it's just funny how that process works, and it's funny how I think kids go to visit schools and they'll fall in love with certain schools until they go somewhere else and they go,
oh, wow,
this place is just as good.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. First pitch to Croninger. And there for a ball. Count 1-0. Got the Twins back-to-back here in the lineup. 8 and 9. 1-0 pitch. That's outside for strike 1.
Nice spot.
Yep.
Just a well-executed pitch right there.
One pitch on the way. This is out and away for ball 2. Count here 2-1. Croninger 182. Look, you got 2 twin sisters here in the lineup, both hitting the exact same average too.
So what do you think the dimensions are here? Oh.
Well, next pitch swung on. That's driven deep into left
Danny,
field. Going back
nice
to Danny. She makes the catch on the run at the warning track for the Noles. Big catch by Danny Morgan.
Yeah,
and
just tracked it down. That ball kept carrying.
Well struck by Croninger.
Yeah. Danny just got the glove on it.
Yeah.
Nice job.
That'll be the second out here. As that'll bring up the second Croninger here in the lineup. Brittany, the righty. First pitch. Misses down low for ball 1. Yeah, the dimensions, it's a big ballpark. I'd say a hair bigger down the foul line than Tallahassee, but I think the ball does tend to fly.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of looking at it, and I didn't see any dimensions on the field. I'm thinking 205 down the lines, 200 down the lines?
I think 200 down the line and
225 center? So same as our dimensions? Or
no, we're 220 center, right?
We are?
I think we're 220.
Okay, so
I'd say this is 222. Because I thought Texas State was deep. Texas State was 220. Oof. Next pitch swung on and missed by Croninger. 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. King's got some velocity behind those pitches today.
That pitch was up in the zone. Croninger came up empty.
2-2 pitch here on the way to Croninger. Swung on a miss. There's a rise ball. Leaks up and away from her. And King with her 4th strikeout of the day. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base. It's going to be Jesse Warren, Sachero, Carson Gordon, the 2-3-4 coming up here for the Noles as we move to the top of the 4th inning. Noles, they sold 9-0 lead. Take a short, quick break and be back with you guys. Welcome back, Seminoles softball fans. Robin Arberg alongside Anthony Santiago ready to go here. Top of the 4th inning. Noles have 9-0 lead. Jesse Warren steps into the plate. John Cross coming in hot here with the text message on Field Dimensions.
Yep, Visual Solutions coming up big.
Yeah, Visual Solutions on it. 200 down left field, 200 down right field, and 220 center field.
So same dimensions.
Yeah.
As the Seminoles.
Next pitch to Warren, swung on. She's going to foul this one into right field territory, and foul territory, I should say. The second baseman, Dudek, comes over and makes the catch.
Almost the ideal spot she had in the first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It really was.
Well, it's a good change-up, too, that had Warren off balance.
Yeah.
We got Ferris going to get pinch hit here.
Yeah, so Ferris will come in for Sid Sherrill in the 3 spot to pinch hit. 1 out here for Northern Iowa. Ferris steps into the box. Craig still pitching here on the mound for Northern Iowa. And that first pitch, rise ball misses upstairs for ball 1.
We got Leslie. Leslie she get an at bat Wednesday sometime? She did.
I believe she did. She's 500 on the year. Next pitch, it's taken down and away for strike. That's called for a strike, count 1-1. Craig will come set. 1-1 pitch on the way. And that's taken upstairs for ball 2. So count here 2-1. Well, so far since Brooke Craig had come in for Emma Olnuzak.
Yep.
She's had 3 strikeouts, given up just 1 walk, 1 double, and 1 home run through the 14 batters she's faced.
Yeah, I think she's going to be credited with 3 of those runs.
Yep, I believe so.
All the Cassidy Davis's.
Well, 4 runs actually.
Well, I thought Oleniak came in after Warren hit the base hit. No, maybe not. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, she.
Because she came in at the bottom of the first inning, so she started that second inning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ferris goes down swinging on that last pitch. But really, since Olnuzak has come in, she's done a pretty good job.
Yeah.
So Carson Gordon, the 4 spot, will step in. First pitch, Carson Gordon swung on a miss, drop ball there from Craig. Infield playing back. Next pitch swung on. It's a grounder to the shortstop bunch. He picks up, fires over to first base. Third and final out. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base. Moving to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's going to be top of the lineup coming here for Northern Iowa. Brittany Roby, Sammy Bunch, and Kennedy Bailey. Take a short, quick break and be right back with you guys. Welcome back, Seminoles softball fans. We're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Noles have a 9-0 lead here over Northern Iowa. And it is Roby Brittany up at the plate, the lefty. Next pitch swung on. It goes foul down the left field line.
We should have a bark at the park.
I think so.
I'm just seeing we got the dog on the outside of the stadium. No pets, I guess.
No pets. They do. I think they do. They have a big, I think they have a big bring your dog to the ballpark. Next pitch swung on. It's a grounder. Jessie Warren it short. She picks up, fires over to first base for the first out to retire Brittany Roby.
Have you ever been to a bark at the park?
They do it for
an actual game.
Don't they do it for in baseball?
The White Sox.
Yeah.
The White Sox do it every year.
But they do it a lot in the minor league.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
One of the best atmospheres ever.
Yep. We have Sammy Bunch. First pitch and a bunch is in there for a strike. Sorry, guys, as we're sitting here talking. Cassie Davis is in the circle now here for the Noles. Meant to mention that earlier. So Davis is throwing. You've got Rock still at third. Leslie Ferris is over at second base now. Zoe Casas is in left. Next pitch in a Sammy Bunch swung on. It's a hard grounder to Carson Gordon at first, who picks it up and taps first base for an unassisted.
Wrong place to hit it.
Yeah, you talk about a glove.
Yeah, she's sucking up everything over there.
Yeah, vacuum over there. That brings up Kennedy Bailey, the 3 spot, lefty. First pitch into Bailey, hits the outside corner for strike 1. Next pitch taken upstairs from ball 1. Count here 1-1. 2 outs here for the Noles in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, not much threat here from Northern Iowa so far.
Not at all. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on a missed.
It was blown by her.
Next pitch taken outside for ball 2. Count 2-2. 2 outs. 2s across the board. Kennedy hitting 312 on the year. Davis will get set. 2-2 pitch swung on. It's going to go foul. I think they've extended their netting here.
I think so too. I was just about to comment on that.
Yeah, Road Stadium.
Well, I mean, I think that's going to be a normal thing.
I agree.
From
well,
here on out,
across all baseball, softball, right?
Baseball and softball. Yeah, there's going to be a the amount of people that are not paying attention on their phones in the stands,
which is their fault.
But I know.
You
but,
know.
You know.
2-2 pitch is taken away for ball 3. So count here 3-2 to Bailey. Again, she's 0 for 1 on the day. She popped up to Sid Sherrill back in the first. 2 outs for the Noles as Davis comes set. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that will
nice catch.
Not get down as Clayman comes in and dives for it and makes the catch. Outstanding dive for Clayman there.
Got a good jump on it.
Yeah, she sure did.
Lays out and retires Bailey. What a catch.
Yeah, great job. Well, that'll end it there. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base again here for Northern Iowa is moving to the top of the 5th inning. Coming up for your Noles will be Cassie Davis, Morgan Clavin, and Elizabeth Mason, the 5, 6, and 7. Take a short, quick break and be back with you guys. Welcome back, Seminoles softball fans. Robin Arberg alongside Anthony Santiago. Top of the 5th inning. Noles still hold that 9-0 lead. They have not done much in the last 2 innings, though. It'll be Davis to lead it off. She's 2 for 2 on the day. Had a screaming of a shot over the left center field wall back in the 2nd inning.
Oh, yeah. Punished that ball.
Yeah.
Just having a nice little day. See if she can continue that hot streak.
Absolutely.
But Craig, Brooke Craig has settled down here.
She has in the last 2 innings.
And has put up a couple zeros here against the Noles.
Next pitch into Davis, swung on. It's going to go foul behind the stands. Davis in a 1-2 count here. Yeah, Craig, again, you look at when she came in, she gave up the 4 earned runs. 3 of those came from Davis's 1 shot. She's given up 5 hits, but she was able to come in and settle things down.
Oh, yeah.
Next pitch swung on and fouled straight back.
She's like, it seems like she's pounding the zone a little better than...
Yeah, she's flipping a really pretty good rise ball, working up and down in the zone, and then maybe a few change-ups here and there. As Craig will come set, there's the change-up, the 1-2 pitch. That change-up misses down and in for ball 2. Count here 2-2. I'd say if that change-up was a hair more consistent,
yeah, she'd be
pretty decent, yeah. Infield playing back to Davis. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and it goes foul.
Spoiled it.
Yep.
The Bama Bash. So you played here.
Yeah, Jackie Trina.
Talk about the atmosphere here.
Well, I only laugh. Next pitch outside to Davis. I remember Courtney Cena's playing center field and just getting trolled by one of the fans.
Okay.
And Cena's she's just giving it right back to that fan all the way from center field.
Oh, I remember that.
And,
yeah.
Next pitch swung on. It's a hard grounder to Cole at third. She's able to get it and fire across the diamond to retire Davis. So 5-3 for the first out.
It's her freshman year, Courtney?
Yeah. So Courtney, she just had fun playing with it,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
And, Cena's had to learn, Courtney, ignore the fans. You know what I mean?
Yep. I remember a diving catch by Courtney at this tournament.
Yes.
Sprawled out one.
You
It
know
was a beautiful catch.
The first game we played Bama, we played him pretty tough. And that year was tough. In 11, we had Sarah Hamilton, Jessica Norrie, Morgan Bullock for our pitching staff, Lauren Barcelona. Next pitch to Claveman. She grounds out to Craig, who picks up fires to the first baseman. So Claveman grounds out. So tough atmosphere. It was, because obviously the fans really into every pitch of that game. We lost the first game to Alabama 4-3, and we faced Jackie Trina, and I thought it was a really well played game. Like we played tough.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Sarah pitched well.
She did. I remember we ran a couple of first and thirds off Bama, and they had a tough time defending that.
Yeah.
But Bama between 10, 11, and 12, 13 when they had that national championship run in 12, they were a great hitting program.
Yeah, they sure were.
Yeah.
They had some girls that can really lose them.
Yeah, they could.
That's one thing Pat Murphy's always had the power top lineup.
Next pitch into Mason, she takes downstairs for ball 2. Count here 2-1, 2 outs. Yeah, we'll go through some names as we get to that Bama game tonight, and I'll be able to recap you real quick. But following the next game, they ruled us. I mean, they were a good team.
Yeah. So it'll be packed tonight.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody that hasn't been here. So they have a kind of extended in right field. They have these tiered retaining walls, and that's where most of our fans are sitting right now.
Yeah. It's kind of a berm, but they've built into it.
Yep, they built into it, tiered it down, and so it's become this kind of like a tailgating type seating. And now they have extended it over to center field as well. So,
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, Mason strikes out swinging, so Craig has really gotten it done here. The last 3 innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Yeah, talk about that tailgating experience, here at Alabama.
Yeah, so that'll be full. That'll be full to the max. The stands, obviously, grandstands will be full.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a great experience. And it's a good atmosphere to play in.
Yes.
You want that postseason atmosphere, and we felt a little bit with the Michigan game. It was kind of a regional feel to it. I was talking to Robbie Guest, one of the umpires. He said, "Yeah, it felt like a postseason," and you'll have that same feel tonight.
Yeah.
When Alabama.
Agreed.
The Alabama game. So it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it. See where we're gonna. You think we'll get Osario?
It'll be interesting, and talking about Osario with Bama, Osario, from what a lot of people thought was she was injured from the get-go, and that she wouldn't make an appearance for, Alabama until maybe mid to late March, and she started game 1. So whatever the injury is that's absent at this point.
Right.
Now, to say if she's 100% or not, who knows? I know looking at their stats, they've been rotating 3 pitchers. Osario's got the most innings, but she's got 18, but then they've got 2 other pitchers. I think the lefty is one of them.
Yeah. That
has some pretty decent numbers, too.
Yeah, so, I mean, should be a challenge for the Noles. And this is, again, with Rupp,
yes.
Bobian. And now you're starting to see that postseason type pitching, which is good. This will help see those get some looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're ready to go here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Noles have a 9-0 lead over Northern Iowa. It is Jacqueline Spencer here, the 4th spot here in the lineup, the lefty. She's 0 for 1 on the day.
She's a little choked up on the bat there.
Yeah. 0-1 pitch misses down and away for ball 1. So count here 1-1.
Dual threat. She's pitching and hitter. She can do a little bit of both. both from the left side.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on. It goes foul down the left field line. Yeah, and, again, run rule is in effect here. So if the Noles are able to close this out defensively, then that'll end this first game here through 5 innings. But we'll see as you've got the 4, 5, 6, probably a tough part of the lineup here.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they push the games up at all.
Doubt it. Next pitch swung on and fouled down the left field line.
Don't think so?
Doubt it.
We do it.
Doubt it.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm going to ask.
Okay, you do that.
I'm going to ask right now.
Since you've got a lot of communication from Alabama, so. 1-2 count.
Oh, we're bat testing. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Yep. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on a miss. Davis, beautiful rise ball there to Spencer. She swings through that one. And since Davis has come into this game, she's done a great job.
Yeah, she really has. She's the last 2 frames. She's kind of worked right through this Northern Iowa lineup.
Brings up Abby Downs here, the 5 spot. First pitch to Downs. Heavy drop ball there from Davis on the outside corner for strike 1. A 1 pitch on the way. Same pitch. The drop ball there hits the outside corner for strike 2. Count here 0-2. Abby Downs, the right fielder, number 11, struck out back in the 2nd inning. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Swung on. That's driven in the air. Going to be tough for Claveman as she comes in and makes a basket catch. So that'll be the 2nd out here. And then I'll bring up Cole, the 7th spot here in the lineup. Cole's 0 for 1 as well. 2 outs for the Noles. First pitch to Cole, swung on and fouled down the left field line. Rock and Carson Gordon playing in on the corners. You've got the infield pinch in just a little bit.
You're going to say no? You don't think they moved the game up?
Nope. A 1 pitch swung on. It's a grounder to Rock at third. She picks up, fires over to first, and does it, which means Meghan King gets a perfect game.
Perfect game, combined perfect game with Cassidy Davis and Meghan King. Yeah,
that's right. Outstanding job by the Noles pitching staff today.
Yeah, nice little outing. Just carved right through the lineup. No real threat. There was a line out to center.
Yeah,
was the only one.
Great job, outstanding.
Yeah, that took care of it.
Took care of it. No runs, no hits, no errors there across any of the innings. As no runners were left on base. So, yeah, pitching staff here, perfect game to start off here in this Bama Bash.
Yeah, combined perfect game.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen often.
That does not happen often and is not easy to do. And again, Northern Iowa,
King Davis.
Good hitting team for the Missouri Valley Conference. So, yeah, King gets the win. She moves to 5-2. She'll get the perfect game, but outstanding job by Davis coming in and being able to help those numbers as well.
Yeah, no, excellent job. Davis comes in and just continues to work through that and that Northern Iowa lineup. So game was hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I'm pretty sure I win Seminole Pick'em, so...
How?
Actually, I think Cassidy Davis probably played this game.
Cassidy Davis, or is it the Meghan King perfect game? It's got to be
Oh,
the player.
Meghan King, you're right. No, yeah, no,
Meghan King, Cassidy Davis.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, if we were to do it, like, you would have probably won that one, yes.
But we won't count it because we're not playing that.
No.
It's got to be. It's got to.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it's lucky for me.
Yeah, it is. You still hold the 3-1 lead.
3-2.
3-2.
Should be 4-2.
No, but it's 3-2 because we're not playing that.
I'm gonna say it's 3-2.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Good stuff by the Noles today.
It was great job. Meghan King she only threw 39 pitches. She didn't even hit the 40 mark. So Olnichek will take the loss for University of Northern Iowa. But again, let's talk about some player highlights. Cassidy Davis, great job pitching. She's 2 for 3 on the day, home run with 3 RBIs.
Yep.
Jesse Warren 2 for 3, home run, 2 RBIs. Sid Sherrill 2 for 2, again the freshman continuing her campaign with the 2 doubles and an RBI, and
Yeah.
Shelnut 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs as well.
Yeah, Knowles did all the damage in the first 2 frames.
Yep.
Just putting up 5 in the first and 4 in the second, and then Craig settled down and retired 13 straight.
Yep.
So, anyways, the Knowles had enough, obviously hitting and pitching going into the pitching dominated. So the 5 runs in the first would have been enough, but the Knowles put that 9 runs in the first 2 frames, just kind of held up. Nice easy, not a lot of stress, just kind of an easy win.
They did. They came out, they took care of business and what they needed to do, and a great bounce back, from earlier in this week. So, couldn't say enough for what Seminoles came out to do today. Obviously, the tougher test will come tonight when the Noles take on Alabama at 6 p.m. Central Time Zone.
6, yes, and none of the games will be moved up. Well, none of the Bama games. So, because we play Alabama tonight.
Yes.
6 o'clock game will hold. If it gets pushed back, it gets pushed back. But nothing will be moved up based on their for their fans.
Correct.
So,
hey, we just want to thank you guys for listening in. I think we've got our radio issues fixed. Obviously, we're on a new radio platform. So, what we ran into the issues at South Al were some firewall issues. We couldn't get connected through their Wi-Fi or Ethernet. But now, since we know what port we're on and all the IT technical stuff, I think we should be good to go from here on out. And again, Anthony and I will be live. We'll get some peanut butter and jelly time in before that Bama game, as there is much to talk about going on. And probably a Mary Nutter Classic, some scores. We'll get you all some score updates as we watch some games going around the country today. So, hey guys, thank you all for listening. And as we always like to end today.
Go Noles.